My name is Joanna Choncer. I am 38. I'm based in London, originally from Poland.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to the Herstory TV and the Herstory podcast. This is your host, Gertrude Mache, here in beautiful Wellington, New Zealand. And today I am graced with the presence of yet another fascinating lady coming to us via Poland, but in the UK. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Please tell everybody your full name, where you're based, how old you are, and share your story with us today.
Hi, Gertrude. Thank you so much for having me. My name is Joanna Choncer. I am 38. I'm based in London, originally from Poland. And this is my story. So, a childhood that was filled with a presence of father who was actually abusing alcohol for a very, very long time left me feeling very insecure, very self-conscious, and unable to really go through and release the emotional trauma that I was holding back in my body. And that led later on in life to a very difficult physical symptoms that no doctors could understand what was actually happening to me. I was suffering with severe acne all over my face, my chest, my back, and also with very severe digestive issues like chronic bloating, constant diarrhea mixed with constipation, that no medication was able to solve. And because I realized that I was so disconnected from my feelings and never really looked back at the emotional side of what was really happening in my life when I was growing up. That eventually manifested itself as Hashimoto thyroiditis, an autoimmune condition. And on my journey to sort of self-healing and self-discovery, I came across a healing modality called theta healing. And I realized that thyroid is actually all about being able to express yourself safely, your emotions, your traumas, your feelings, your beliefs. And obviously, without that ability to do that earlier on in my childhood, I never knew how to do that. So my body was actually trying to bring its attention to what was trying to come out of my body by actually physically manifesting a physical disease.
Wow.
And as I start digging in deeper into how energy gets trapped in our body, leading to illnesses,
Yes.
theta healing really opened up my ability to realize that limiting beliefs about ourselves that we form in childhood and in life, the stories that we tell ourselves, have a real impact. And obviously the experiences that we go through life and how we view them have the ability to either make us flourish or make us ill if we're not able to release those emotions, in an effective way. Thankfully, I came across that. I then later on decided to qualify as a nutritionist as well and really learn about the power of food as the nature's best healer. And slowly my conditions started getting better. My intuition got stronger, and I was really lucky to be able to connect to my purpose, helping other women, nourish that inner wisdom, intuition, inner power, that our body is actually able to heal itself if we give it a chance. And I decided that I really want to be helping women with skin and gut issues, which is all about visibility, feeling comfortable and confident in your body, and then owning that beautiful gift that you've got, and really shining it to the world with confidence, love, compassion towards yourself and others. So that's my short story in a nutshell.
So let's go back a little bit to that younger you. We are talking about energy in the body coming through and manifesting and all these illnesses. A lot of us have gone through these life experiences. I think I was telling you earlier that I went through a divorce and ended up with congestive heart failure. The energy has to come out. It gets stuck in your
Yes.
body. It manifests in illness. What can people do to be more aware of this? If you could go back to the younger you while you were going through all of these challenges, what were the signs? What were the symptoms? What were the warning signs that could have guided you to find a solution faster rather than later?
Mhm. That's a really beautiful question. I guess the first step that really, if I could turn back the time and go back is to really allow myself to feel the emotions. I guess this is the biggest fear that many women, many people have, is that, or we were told, we were often told that, you know what, it's bad to feel the negative emotions. It's bad to feel anger. It's bad to express anger. And if we don't allow ourselves to feel it in the first place, we don't even know what we're actually feeling. So
Yes.
what most people do, they tend to suppress it, repress it, or find ways that they don't even want to connect to that feeling. And as it is like energy, eventually, the more we suppress, the more we repress, the more we accumulate. And I always compare the body to almost like a bottle with a fizzy drink. The more we shake it, the quicker it is going to eventually explode. And you can't just keep adding gas to a bottle without releasing it at some point.
Wow. So now your focus is on nutrition. I know you talked a little bit earlier about gut health as well. What is the significance of gut health on the whole human body?
Mhm. It's huge. I mean, obviously, if we're looking just from the physical perspective, gut is very much our immune system. This is where 80%, 80 to 90% of our immunity is, our protection, our ability to fight viral infections. What a perfect time right now to really look after your gut health and feed your body well as possible. But
Yeah.
if we're looking from the energetic point of view, if we're looking at chakras, for example, abdomen and gut health is actually very much closely connected to the solar plexus chakra, which is the chakra and the place of internal power, internal self-trust, confidence, self-belief, self-love. And if there's that disconnection on the energetic level or blocked by stuck emotions, we're not able to connect to intuition, to our own power, to our own ability to trust ourselves and know what's actually coming through the guidance, the gut feeling that we get. I mean, it's called gut feeling for a reason, because this is like our second brain. We get inspirations, we get ideas, creativity
Yeah.
coming through our gut feeling. And then, we need to be able to voice it out, which is why, for example, in my case, I wasn't being able to voice it out. Therefore, it manifested itself as thyroid issue. This is our area of expression. So both, it's huge impact, not only on our physical health, but also our mental, emotional, spiritual health too.
Wow. Yeah, so you have your work cut out for you, especially now in this challenging time with COVID. There's so many people stressed out, trying to just keep their heads above water.
Yes.
What do you do to help people, and how do people find you?
What do I do to help? There are, very simple things that you can actually do that, funny enough, sometimes are actually, most of the time are actually free to do. I have my own YouTube channel that I often demonstrate. I use, one of the modalities that I use is called silent counseling.
Right.
It's similar to EFT, but it just allows to use muscle testing, kinesiology, to actually identify what you're feeling to start with, what emotion you are not releasing safely, and then where in the body it's stored. So you can actually train your body to locate where it is, and then just by a simple touch and breathing technique, you're just releasing. It's called silent counseling for a reason, because you actually don't need to talk about it.
Okay.
Many people feel uncomfortable expressing how they feel. So even if you feel angry, there are points that you just touch and breathe, and within minutes, you feel so much better. You feel calm, centered, you feel lighter in your body. How people can find me? I'm on YouTube, I'm on Instagram, I'm on Facebook, I'm everywhere. So
That is awesome. And you will be running a workshop during the Herstory Online Summit, correct?
yes, I will. Yes, I will be
Tell us
doing that.
roughly what you will be touching on in that workshop.
So the workshop is called Nourish to Flourish, and it's not just about nutrition. I mean, we really need to nourish ourselves on all five levels, mental, spiritual, emotional, physical, and energetic.
Yeah.
So I'll just be sharing ways of how you can nourish each and every aspect of you, so that not only your health thrives, but you allow your life, your business, your confidence to thrive as well, when the whole being is nourished at the same time.
That is just awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So let's finish off by again just going back to the younger you, and then we'll go into the future. So if time was an illusion and time didn't exist, and you could have a conversation with that younger woman who was struggling, lost, unwell, based on what life has taught you to this point, what three nuggets of wisdom would you tell her?
Oh, wow. That's a beautiful question. Um, I think the first thing that I would say is allow yourself to feel what you're feeling, um, and name it. Don't be afraid to name what you're feeling. Don't be afraid to express what you're feeling, and find constructive ways of how to express that in the most loving way with, the person that is involved. Second thing is, don't be afraid to be you. That was me big time. I was very self-conscious. My confidence was, if people who know me now don't believe me that I was who I was. So it's,
Right.
give yourself courage to just to own your gifts, own your talents, own your intuition. Funny enough, I had little nuggets of that when I was younger, but I kind of pushed it aside because I felt unworthy of expressing my story. And three, love your body as much as possible in how you look after it, how you feed it, how you think on a daily basis, how you feel on a daily basis, because it's your energy that attracts people to you. It's not really just about the look, because you can be all pretty and and dolly, but if the energy isn't right, nothing else in your life fits in. That's where the energy settled, centered, and aligned means a beautiful life around you.
And people feel it immediately. You're so right. Wow. Thank you. Thank you so much for coming online and
Thank
sharing
you.
us with your knowledge today. I guess now let's just finish off with you teleporting into the future. Again, if you were to have a conversation with the future you, based on how you're living your life right now, what would you say to her?
I'd say be even more courageous. Take every opportunity that comes through you as a universal way of saying you're meant to be doing this. Never ever doubt yourself. Never ever question yourself when you know, and we often go into, oh, shall I not?
Yes,
That's why I'm so passionate about the gut feeling. When it comes, act on it now, because inaction is costly.
I love that. Beautiful way to end our interview. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you so much.
And thank you to everybody who's tuned in. If you are passionate about finding these amazing women and their stories, join us for the Her Story Online Summit. Today is day 25. We are in California today. Go online and find us. The Her Story Circle.com is the website. On Facebook, it's the Her Story Summit. And we're live streaming these amazing stories every single day until the 31st of the month. If you are inspired to speak, please register. We still have a few slots for March, but our next major event is going to be in May. So I look forward to connecting with you. And thank you again, Joanna, for this amazing interview.
Thank you so much. Thank
Have a
you.
fantastic day, everybody, wherever you are in the world. Bye for now.
Bye.